Away from the ramp position, so a 5-on-4 game, first blood being drawn. No trade potential, and look at Dotto. He's seen Farthen. He wants a knife kill. You can see he's sitting there on that ladder ready to pop up at any moment, but forcing back. Spinks gets another kill back on Farthen. Now they can try and strike Alu with 2, Dotto with 1, and ENCE cleaning house on the pistol rounds. Face towards this lobby position. Snappy. It's in the area up, going to stall for time. And 55 seconds left. They're going to have to force the utility issue and make their way straight up and out. Snappy backing away. Further Molotovs out as the T's are going to make their way to this B bomb site. He's going to be the only player to take contact. He is also going to get to position very early into the vents area. Smokes back, M4 sees ahead, takes it down. Sees Spitty as well. That bomb is suppressed, and he's covered off against them here. Now CT's on rotation, will be in angle and trying to support from outside of the site itself. Finally, Snappy goes down, but Alu with a trade, dropping that bomb. That might just secure the round right there.
Yeah, this round's pretty much done. Great flash coming in, and Farthen's just stuck towards this Evo position. He's trying to get a couple of kills, could be up for a 3K, and now it's back to the 1 versus 1, but Spinks coming in at just the right time. ENCE. Now, this is a nice split attempt in from main, just that single lurk from Dennis, but it's actually Dotto to find the first. Lots of kills coming back, though, and the T side now started to open up. Alu out from heaven, does find a response, but they're still down at the disadvantage, and Spitty now deals with that AWP Snappy to try and clutch.
A 1-on-3 for him in the backstab. Farthen reads it, domes him, takes him down. Gets the opening round here for Sprouts on the T side. Timer is still super low. The T's need to act. Smoke's about to clear. Cressy does spot Alu, get it back to a 4 versus 4. But now they need to act. Farthen right up against the shotgun. Gets taking him down. M4 spray lines up 2. Takes 1 damage under the second. Dotto back from Farthen. Up for the 3K and shuts out Slacks all the same. Spitty now. Less than 22. The clock needs to get these 1 versus 2 together. Grab the bomb. Rotate towards B site. That's the best option for him.
Yeah, Dotto and Dia trying to rotate into this lower bomb site. Spitty at least getting that bomb down. You will give yourself that little bit of extra money, but Dotto coming quick in from decontamination, but not quite swinging on the contact, waiting to bait off of one another, try and see if he can pull him out into the open, because Spitty is quite defensive here into the 1 versus 1, and it's down to Dia out from Rev. He's landed a tag shot. That info must come out.
4 HP for Spitty, sees him close, and the USP is enough to finish off the job. Dia with plenty of time for this defuse, even without a kit. It's going to be a 5th to the board of the ENCE side. Well played there from him. You talked about him being on the scout at the start of the round, expecting him to probably be dropped an M4, but the scout's all he needed there.
Sprout probably need to try and get some adjustments going on this T side. The rounds might be close, but they've only managed 1 on this T side. A little bit of the outside smokes coming in a bit quicker this time around. Slug's going very aggressive with the AWP, but Dia beats him to the trigger. Out towards Team Red, finds that first pick, and he's aggressing for more. J finds 2, drops that bomb as well. Not quite a 3rd. He doesn't stop this guy.
The good reason why Rossar of Endpoint described him as the eater of worlds. So corner SMG watching the back plant position, 10 seconds. Are they going to molly him? No, they molly Dark instead. A HE from Spitty is the chance to strike, and that's round done. Snappy secured it for his team. Going to try to get the kill after time.
Ooh.
No, Spinks just swings up and gives Sprout a lifeline, but that's going to be a 6th to the board of ENCE.
This is a bit of an interesting read coming out from ENCE. Maybe anticipating that it's going to be a lower take, but it doesn't look like it's all.
Pressure from Spinks, might get the info out. Farthen gets him and Dotto, forcing the issue, opening up the A site. Here they crunch in from main. Have got Dia still out in the vents area. Dia the Spitty's watching him. He's going to be covered off from this angle as Alu goes down to the back lines. I think a second player was seen, and Snappy and Dia probably better to think about saving this M4 and the 2 pieces of head Kevlar they had.
But yeah, I almost feel that is giving up too much to this T side, although that... Yeah, they have to there. As soon as that resmoke goes down, time's too low. They've got to go in for this split from main. It's going to be a lot of players. A single lurk out from Squeaky, and there's a lot of players here for the CT side, but Cressy finds a hell of an opening.
Drive-by headshot, Spinks in the back lines, gets the tray alongside D with the SMG. Spinks makes it a double, not quite a triple, but Dennis is standing alone, surrounded by CTs, burning alive in the middle of the bomb site. And ENCE, the crossfire is locked so well. Sprout, but out towards outside control. Much more aggressive from these guys at the Sprout side. I mean, this could contrast to how Dia was playing aggressive towards outside position against the T side forces. Dia not ready for how far close Dennis is. He still deals with the trade. Burst on Cressy as well, desperate to get that frag. Spitty will get Snappy, but Spinks can respond towards it. 4 versus 2, and now 1 as Spinks makes it a double, and Dia doubles up as well. This is confidence on another level from the CT side.
ENCE How are they going to be able to deal with this upper side take? A lot of util here for Sprout.
Flash over, Molly's in towards Rafters, and Dots over the edge of the site. Not ready for Spinks on top of the door, drops it, makes it a double. Can he kind of triple with a spray? Continuing. Slacks goes down, and while Spinks is traded, it will be a 2 versus 2. ENCE have held the line, a couple of AKs picked up for Sprout. Spitty with his own 3K involved. The bomb needs to get picked up and planted. It's going to make this way back off to a lobby from Farthen. Will he continue towards A? We try wrap towards B as Spitty tries to play the bait call. AWP watching that cross, sees his man, shuts him down. And it's all left to Spitty as Snappy takes him out all the same. AK's back in with this one, and Dennis's fast play downstairs has managed to secure the kill on Dotto. Molotov in, not quite ready for Snappy, but Snappy can't capitalize on the kill. He'll burn a little bit, get forced forward. Dia also taking damage, and Dennis is basically just bought the time for his teammate to wrap back in. Dia to line 2 though, takes him down. Snappy deals with Dennis as well to a 3v2 and 1 as he bursts back, slacks for the orb. A kill to his name. Now, there's a player up top. I think he suspects it. When's he going to catch Spinks? Will he be able to catch Spinks? No. Alu from the other side shuts it down.
Dropping down to that hell position. Dennis strikes onto the first. Now that might pull some distractions out from ramp. Alu connecting onto the AWP, and he's got a teammate that's dropped down to lower as well.
Dennis's presence has pulled all the CTs outside. He's got a second kill, seeing the AWP and the AUG finally shuts it down. Meanwhile, Snappy turning up on Farthen on the ramp control, and it's a 3 versus 2. Somehow ENCE, despite having all their attention pulled away from the main T-side force, are picking them apart. And Sprout, what was that, Cressy? You know they're outside. You must suspect they must be in main. But still, he didn't check the corner. Once again, a consistent problem for Sprout on these entries, so fast and loose. Dennis again trying to press toward this outside position, but nothing being found. And we'll back off here. Smokes on towards the cross position onto main. Flashbang over that might draw some attention away. A peek in from the AWP though. Aluj has been so confident with this outside control. Shuts down the opening kill. Cressy also seen at the edge of the smoke by Spinks. A 2-man advantage for ENCE.
Oh, they just look so rock solid. They really do. Dennis outside trying to pull some fake utils on a lurk and just gets picked off from Alu. And then Spinks gets involved. More AKs we've seen consistently on this second half, in the first half of the City side. Only one in this round, and even far for the fall. It's falling apart. Spinny's now the last one left. This is beyond disappointing. An embarrassment from Sprout on their map pick, Jay. I don't even know what to say. 2 rounds on their map pick on the T side. Nice and quick coming out for ENCE, and just look at the map territory they've gained. But there are a couple of players in towards this Hell and Lockers area, but Dotto's been able to spot out Slacks, try and draw them into the open, but it's a bait play for Spitty.
Oh, that flick towards Spitty comes in good. Slacks training it. Dia and Alu respond on upper and lower. And now 2 CTs remaining. One towards outside trying to deal with Alu. Farthen gets 1 headshot. The trade is quick and thick and fast from Dia, leaving it all towards Slacks here. He has stuck behind the T-side line, but I have a feeling as soon as he gets off 1 kill, he's probably going to get traded right here. Bomb plant can be secured towards the A play. 1-on-3 retake for him.
Slacks has got it all to do. Can he somehow recover this round? At least try and do some damage. A 1v3 and ENCE. I mean, they're just not really peeking at all. That one player just baiting, just jump spotting out, getting that info from back silos. ENCE just don't need to peek out at all. Spinks taking a bit of an engagement, but Alu peeking on his contact. 14 now for ENCE. And I think this is 9 rounds in a row from ENCE. Sprout looking to see if they can just hang on for a little bit further. Play out from Squeak. Oh, the T side. Lots of flashes over the top. Cressy's trying to stay alive with this SMG. Does at least some damage. Back to the 3 versus 3, but then just swinging out from heaven. All down to Dennis. Trying to see what he can do. Can't get the clutch together. 15 and map point now up for ENCE.
Nice and easy. Dennis just find 1 trade. He's ready for D. No, he's not. Sees that bomb. At least that's some info gain for the CT side, but they need a lot more than just info. Need to get the man advantage now, down the 4-on-3. Bomb still downstairs in the B site. I think all 3 players making their way in from secret, actually. So Dia could time this awkwardly if he goes back up to the double doors entrance. Slack seen, spray through on Dotto. A bit awkward. Can come through with a kill. Dia trades it nice and easy. Double up against Cressy's a good spray. Reload not caught by the SMG. Father making a lot of noise. The D now knows what's going on. Smokes back, camp plant safe as the decon door opens up. They tap it once. 30 seconds is plenty of time for them to find this trade. And indeed they will. 16-2. Absolutely dominant from ENCE. And for Sprout, that is a disappointing opening map. Their pick fallen to the opponents as we head towards a very short break.
Hello, Sprout manager here. Can we have Dia back? Yeah, look, I think for Sprout, they're going to have to turn things around. Hopefully, they've had a little bit of time over that break to just, like you said, mull things over and come in with a fresh attitude and a fresh mindset, because ENCE are looking for the 2-0 to progress into the quarterfinals. Speedy's making a bit of a play to the Brown Halls, but gets punished for over-aggression.
Frag found nice and easy for Dotto. And down into the B-bomb site is where they'll look to continue to press the issue. Seeing one player in the back lines can't connect the shots or the kill. D is seen back here by Farven. Taps will continue back from the USP, but unable to get the kills back to return. Sprout unable to trade things. They've had a real big trouble with trying to get frags and get trades against this end side. Two players dropping in and dropping Farven as well. 5-on-3. Three players crossing into the hands of Dennis. He still can't man up a headshot. Slacks will get one, but Dia, Alu, and Spinks simultaneously get the final 3 kills of the round. 2 scouts on Sprout. The Eagles for the long-range engagements. That one MP9 as well for Cressy. And he actually finds the opening kill out of Sandwich. It's Spinks, the first to fall. ENCE losing control at the very early stages of this matchup. Deagle setting for Spiddy, the edge of the ramp position. Can't quite see where the T-side are at, but still catches Snappy completely blind. Taps through. Slacks, scout set back towards connector. Will miss out. It's shot in. Spiddy repositioning up high. The trusted he can try to support this man.
Yeah, Sprout just needs to not get over-aggressive here. 5-on-3 advantage. It's a great start from them. Alu's going to try and slow walk out from T-Con, but it's a scout towards the back green angle to find another pick for this CT side. ENCE just need to try and make their way into B.
Sprays through on Dotto, can't get the player top of white. Slacks instead turns that scout onto another simple headshot, another simple kill. AK swap 2, or Galil attempted to swap 2 from Dia. But left alone, just trying to get rid of the rifle, tries to grab that AK and keep it away from CT hands. I think for the first time in this series, a lead being taken by Sprout, so...
Yeah, that sounds right.
Lost that pistol, but a much better encouraging start for this team, managing to maintain something going into this second map. Again, losing their map picks, they need something to bolster up on train. They need to try and take this map away to keep alive in this series and keep alive in the playoffs as well. Fought real hard to get to this position, had to reverse sweep their way through the Swiss system. And the Deagle and Snappy will start things off. Dia following suit on Cressy as well. So again, the hand cannons doing damage for ENCE. Sprout losing the man advantage. This is where things are really going to get difficult for them. 2 kills up for Dia. Spinny trying to hold to the back lines, but Slacks will fall. Leaving it all to the AUG up against the Deco. The bomb can cross towards the E-box, out towards the pop dog position, go towards the B site where Spiddy is not going to be able to defend. And Spiddy, smoke and kit here. His best bet is to go for the Ninja Diffuse, checking the back of oil, but didn't check it all the way. And that allows Snappy to get the frag in nice and easy.
Yeah, it looks like Dennis was probably giving a FAMAS out to Cressy and getting an M4 in return. Fast play coming out to the sandwich angle from Snappy. Cressy just pushing forward to that smoke. Simple kill out for the in-game leader. Little bit of trades coming back and forward and a wide swing out from Pop Dog, but Slacks recovers with the AWP.
Shot on Dotto. Spink starts moving in as well from Olof. AWP re-peeking, can't see his man though. I think he has a suspicion though. Kept his eyes on that corner. It's going to be Dia that will be the main concern, though. And finally, Dennis will swing, get punished for it. Chance available as the back is turned to Ivy. Quick swing from Dia. Well coordinated there from ENCE to get themselves up at the man advantage, recovering what was a great start to the CT defense. And now it's all on Spiddy to clutch it.
Oh, what a duel. What a couple of duels, really, from ENCE. The confidence for Spinks to peek into an AWP like that, and distractions pulled away, allowing the Ivy play to come through. Speedy now turns it into a 1 versus 1. Spinks knows where he is, but it goes both ways. Does he try and go in for the bomb plant or try and fake him out?
Smoke onto the right-hand side of the site and peeking in from A2 as a result. Spiddy.
A bomb plant going in, aggression coming through towards the train. Oh, Spinks somehow wins that fight onto Spinny and brings an answer back into this situation, and he's still aggressive. He's not falling back and playing passive in this post plant.
CT's only just getting to connect to the Dia taps up heads. The spray through not going to work against Dennis, but he's flash blinded by Snappy, so Spinks can take the kill. All on Farven, a 1v2, and ENCE given B-site control, given a chance in this round. Farven going to try equalize the scenario. He's got the kit in, no smoke down, flashes on 2, flash out towards Ram, not expecting Heaven, defusing the bomb in full. Is Snappy going to swing? Just in time to deny it at the last second. Damage done to the ENCE side here. The AK still swinging out, looking for the kills. They dropped that bomb, actually a bit aggressive from Snappy, and they can pay for it. Cressy following suit on Spinks. Seen there towards the E-box Dia with that Molotov to try force him away. Gets back behind hard cover, takes some damage. Swing out from Dotto, blind as a bat, so can't capitalize. Straight bullets running all over the place. He's going to get sandwiched in from Spitty in the backlines, though. Check him out towards Brown Halls. That could be concerning. For the most part, though, the T side still leaning up to this A play. AWP in, takes out Dennis. AK will start to swing. Dia gets a kill, doubles up on Cressy as he drops off the ladder. AUG still sprays together, drops that bomb for a second time in the round, but Alu there for a quick trade all the same, and it will be 8-4 to the board. ENCE will take the T side.
And Dia just playing with so much confidence. He was an absolute beast in the first map, and he's showing it again on the second.
Nicely done from Alu as well to back him up and take down Dennis down towards position, but Cressy and Slacks to get 2 trades together. Dotto responds to a 3 versus 3. Spinning from the back lines. Alu not ready for this. The Deagle strikes big, and now D is left alone to get sandwiched in all the same. Spitty turns the AK to a 3K. Big kill, Dotto to fall. Suspecting that Snappy is also here as sandwich. The CT's bear down on him. Unable to get the kill in the end. He's allowed to sneak up. He's been seen there, but the jump facing Cressy can capitalize. 5 versus 3. Looking so much better for Sprout here in these last couple of rounds. I mean, the confidence is missing, as you mentioned a little bit earlier on when ENCE got that previous round. Sloppy stuff from the CT side, but this looks like anything but. 5-on-2 gain, barely any damage on the CT side, and even more orb strikes from Slacks. Gets his 2K in. Dia left alone to drop to Spitty, and a 6 to the board of Sprouts.
ENCE really don't have a lot to work with here at all. No bomb planting that last round means that it's a single AK, and even Dotto's taken a little bit of damage early on.
Thanks for the Deagle up. Spinks turns his Deagle back in against the Deagle pulled out by the rifle. Dotto picks up an AK and turns it into towards Slacks as well. So 4 versus 3. Horse by for ENCE for round 15 to get a 9-6 half. Well, making it 2 players left as Farven is next to fall. Cressy with a small gap to work with in that smoke on the right-hand side. Bomb plant, not going to get denied. He had too late. Does get the kill on Snappy, but Spinks again there for the trade, leaving it all on Spitty. 1 versus 3, and Spinks just makes it a 3K. Quick swings in the AWP, and it will be a 9 for ENCE to close out the T-side half. A lot of noise being made up here. I trust them on the B plane. Dotto will be there to rotate, but he suspects it might be a fake call. Nothing seen by this CT side. They've got a flash for Spitty that will try blind off Alu. Spinks waiting for contact, sees them coming out, taps through, and he gets taken out. Alu having to fall back here to the ground floor. Sees several, all the players popping out of position here. Dotto comes up with 1 frag to support the CT side, but the trade from Alu is good to a 4 versus 3. They've extended out towards Summit. 2 players tagged, 2 players falling, and it's Snappy left alone. 1-on-4 with the kit in play. No Kevlar though, and Cressy shuts him down for it. Sprouts.
He's still looking to do damage, especially if they swing out for this smoke from Pop Dog, trying to see if he can land another. Not quite. Cressy does find the return, and Dennis has been able to sneak up onto the CTs, but it's still back to a 3 versus 3 unless Fuffin gets the advantage.
Spinks to drop. Snappy and Alu chiming in, leaving it all on Cressy. 1 versus 2. Keeps it together just by the skin of his teeth. AUG trying to face towards this sandwich position. 3 players. And pass the smoke down to this Ivy control. Galillion first and foremost for Cressy, and Snappy with the M4 ready to receive them all. Swing wide, 1 kill, 2 kills found, the bomb being dropped. Dia there to support it, so the AUG coming in pretty decently clutch. Slacks taking damage. The Sphinx gets Farven, and the AWP just can't quite seem to find anything from here. 24 HP, bomb in the open, and no support to support him. It's out, completely siphoned off from his teammate back at T-Con, and this probably is going to be around for ENCE.
Oh, they even keep swinging too, just as the AWP's trying to back off. Sprout didn't even do a lot wrong there at all, Jay. No one goes down on that CT side. What is Sprout trying to lean in for here? Maybe a late lurk out from Ivy from Speedy. I mean, he's already made quite a lot of sound, but it's just looking like it's going to be a B play from here.
Good shot from Snappy, opens up against Spitty here towards Ivy. Once again, they're going to try and walk down this ramp. This could be disastrous, especially if Alu gets another kill. AK Spinks lines up on one as Cressy gets the trade. That's still 3 for 1. Oh, and Alu, that's a shot. Slack's now left for doing an AWP play of his own, 1v4. Alu's not going to let him breathe. 3 kills to his name, and ENCE.
Ooh, pop flash.
Oh, been so close as well for Alu. Catches Spinny! Oh! Lands on Cressy as well. He doesn't miss. Been fantastic with that AWP across both maps, especially here on Train. Hitting like a good 80% of his shots in the rough estimation. This double AWP setup, it doesn't even need Snappy to be accurate because Alu's doing it all himself.
Beautiful. That was just... what a change-up. We haven't really seen aggression from ENCE. We've seen them take T-Con control a couple of times, and then all of a sudden, flash me Ivy. I feel like I want to go aggressive. Opening couple of man advantages, and Spinks is now having a crossfire. 2 AKs at the B side, the city side.
Shock to the system as Sprout. Spinks playing anti-flash, gets the kill. Dotto to support from the other side of the entryway, and Dennis in a 1-on-5 scenario. Can't even get a kill in this round, Sprout. Kevlar helmets on a couple individuals, but for the most part, this is going to have to be just a deco play. Execution coming in, smoke down Sandwich and Pop Dog. Nothing towards left or right of Train. The AWP of Snappy can't quite land his shots. He has tipped off a little bit since. Flicks through smokes. Eventually gets taken out by Farvan. M4 still here towards Ivy. Dotto lines up 2 kills. D actually steals on the way. Dotto following suit with Spinks coming through with the AK-47. And 3 players alive for the CT side. But if they stack on top, drop down in, and D is probably going to have a couple of troubles here. Sprout still down by a man. They're yet to find this trade, and they're passive enough that they won't. Farben goes in solo just as Dia peeks in. That's a secondary kill. And a 3rd man being found.
Oh, what is going on there from Sprout? They don't double peek, they single peek, and those are just some easy kills out from the AUG. Missed shot out from Alu. Does allow a bit of an opportunity for Cressy, but now Spitty's alone. 1v5, and this looks like it is absolutely done, Jay. Absolutely finished here between the 2 sides. I don't think he knows it.
Yeah, this is over. This is all sorts of over here. Or trying to fire blind from Dotto just to add extra insult to injury, but Spitty in a 1 versus 5. Go